I'm a lecturer at the University of Greenwich. Business strategy is what I'm actually teaching now in Hong Kong. We run a business strategy program as year 3 of our business administration program, and for students here in Hong Kong we decided to make a visit so that we can crystallise what they're doing and of course tie it in very much with the program at Greenwich. University at Greenwich for well over 100 years. At the moment it occupies a fantastic site, a World Heritage site, the old Royal Naval College right bordering the River Thames in London. It's probably one of the greatest places to actually study in terms of architecture and ambience. And yes, I think the business school is a feature of the university which is really beginning to take off. Because of the practical focus that we put onto business, we find a lot of students are interested now in taking programs in business administration. I think if you look at the way that the world has gone, you look at globalisation and you look at the pressures facing organisations and individuals perhaps trying to get employment within organisations, a degree is a must, and getting the right degree is critically important. All the way through life. I mean, you have to do well at school, you certainly have to do well at university, but the degree that you choose can have a direct influence on the job that you will get, and because of the need for business on a global level, it's something that's absolutely right for someone who wants to pursue a career in management or business. We always try to create a balance between academic theory and the real world of business. It's very easy to go to a degree, and if you're particularly bright you might be very good at doing assignments, you might be able to remember lots of things, but when you go out there and have to earn your living in the real world, can you actually apply what you've learned? So what we try to do is we try to create programs that have a practical orientation to them as well as the academic learning. An example on the business strategy program is that we use a business simulation as one of the assignments. And the whole idea of this is the students actually play, call it a game, but it's a simulation about strategy in the automotive field. So everyone has a different company and they all compete against one another, and they're exposed to all the decision making that would be necessary in the real world, and they see all the good things and they see all the bad things, but it's a great learning experience. So I think that blend of practice along with academic learning is what makes our program stand out particularly. Everybody now is in that global market. So wherever anybody is based, whether it be Hong Kong, whether it be China, whether it be the UK, America, Australia, the world is very much more closely connected than it used to be. And for that reason, a business degree from a recognised UK university will always have, if you like, currency. So it's like a credit card you can show to people, it will be respected anywhere in the world. More importantly, the fact that there's an international flavour to the actual teaching is important for students from Hong Kong. We will bring in examples and perhaps case-relevant studies to do with, let's say, the Far East. So it won't be, well, that this is done in England and Hong Kong students still lost. It's about bringing everybody into this world of international business and having a generic program, but also with some local flavour. Have now or pay later, or pay now and have later. The principle is if you put a lot of work in at the beginning, eventually you'll reap the rewards. So students that work hard on this degree, number one, they give themselves the currency to go into the job market with a respected degree. But very importantly, they will have learnt the need for practical application. They know that they have to go there and apply that work, so it's not all learning up here. And if we can get that into the minds of students, then they're going to be able to create that bright future, because not only do they have the knowledge, but they have the ability to apply it. Well, Hong Kong students are great. I mean, one thing that I've noticed about them is their dedication. Many of them are working full-time, some of them are actually working maybe even at weekends, and they're coming here and they're doing extra learning, and their attention and their contribution is first class. So if that's the quality of students we're looking at here, then they do have a bright career future. And I would just say to them, well done. To any prospective students, please put the effort in, you will reap the reward.